Very good morning to all of you. I am here with you to discuss the chapter of light. Today is my third session when I am going to explain the chapter light. Third sessions means D3. Each and every day before starting my class or chapter, I am repeating the same thing, that after the completion of class, I will send you the image of this on my group also. And that was my common request to all of you, that please don't write while I am teaching or while I am dictating whatever anything in front of you, because it's my request to you that just focus on my word, focus on me, and whenever I will tell you that show it on the board, then only you will try to focus yourself on the board, because all these things are available in the book. So if I am here, it means I am having a simple concept that I have to find out the concentrated thing from the book and I have to explain it in front of you. Due to that, you will understand all the technical terms better and better. So on day first, just a snapshot of revision. We discussed about light, we discussed about property of light, characteristic of light, and two major bases on which light works. First one is reflection, second one is refraction. On second day lecture, we started our class with three things like plane surface or plane mirror, concave mirror and convex mirror. Afterward, I tell you that what is the meaning of the term F and what is the meaning of term C, what is focal length, what is radius of curvature, etc. and etc. Afterward, because up to right now or in the today's class also, we are only here to discuss about the image formation in concave mirror. And if you have the question bank of any publication house, you can easily check all the past 3 or 5 years question. Might be possible that you will see this one is a very common chapter or a question from the chapter light, that draw the image formation of concave mirror or convex lens, etc. and etc. And it will contain I hope approximate 5 marks or 3 marks. So this point is very important for me and you also to understand that chapter better and better, even much better. So due to that, we started studying about the image formation in concave mirror. Today is my third class, where we'll just move in the forward direction in image formation. Actually, what happened, due to some technical issues and all, in my last class, my class was little bit for longer time period, so might be you feel bored and all. So in the last we discussed three positions of objects for image formation. So after taking the class, after completion my last class, I thought that no, actually today means for the next class, means for the today's class, I will arrange and I will mention each and everything of all the important image formation point. So now be ready, concentrate and start to understand that what are the position of object for image formation in concave mirror. पहली बात हिंदी में concave mirror मतलब जो भी बनने का है वो लाइट भी रिफ्लेक्ट आएगा भी इधर ही, रिफ्लेक्ट भी करेगा इधर ही, मीन्स लाइट विल कम इन फ्रंट ऑफ द curved surface and it will strike on the curved surface, inner surface, and it will bounce back to the same medium. और इन्हीं चीज़ों को हमें इसमें पढ़ना है. So the first position, कोई भी चीज़ या तो हम शून्य से शुरू करते हैं, the ISRO counting and all, they start their counting from 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94 like that. तो हम लोग इमेज फॉर्मेशन में भी उसी कॉन्सेप्ट को करेंगे. उसी कॉन्सेप्ट से वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ द इमेज इज फॉर्म फ्रॉम इफ द इमेज इज प्लेस्ड very far, closer, 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 closer. So my first point at infinity. At infinity means if any object like this one is the curved coated surface and this one is the mirror side. So if any object is placed very far away, very far away, very far away. So in the scientific term, very far away means we'll consider it as if the object is at infinity, if the object is at infinity. So according to this picture, you can easily see that if the object is as infinity, so I told you earlier that in any concave mirror, if a single line which is parallel to the principal axis, they will come and strike on the concave mirror surface, they will intersect, all the line will intersect each other at focus. In the first one position we are saying the same thing, that this ray is coming parallel to the principal axis line. After reflecting the upper side, lower side, they will interact at F. They will interact at F. It means what? The image formation, जहाँ पे वो सारे intersect होते हैं, where the point where all the reflected ray intersect, that point is known as image formation point. That point is known as image formation line. तो यहाँ पर F पर हो रहा है. It means what? That is very clear that there is no space for the height of image. So we can consider them image position at F because reflected ray are intersecting at F. Size is very small because there is no space at interaction point, and nature is real and inverted. Nature is real and inverted. Real किसको कहते हैं? What do we mean by real image or what do we mean by inverted image? Real image और inverted image is nothing. Inverted means उल्टा, जो उल्टा होता है, and real means जो दर्पण के आगे बनता है, जो दर्पण के इधर बनेगा. It means you have to memorize one thing, that whatever the image will form in the front of the mirror, that will always known as real mirror. That will always known as real mirror. And if the object is this and the formation of image is like this, so this property is known as inverted image. That property will known as inverted image. So for that nutshell, position is at infinity, position is at infinity, image position at F because the reflected ray intersecting each other at F. Size is very small because the image formed at point F only, and nature is real and inverted. Second one, after C, like if I told you that all the objects, that object was very far away and all, so now we are having the distance between P and particular object, and the distance is a part of C, after C. So like in that, this one is, show it clearly, this one is the point F, this one is the point C, and object is after C, and we'll put the name AB. We'll put the name AB. So here what I am seeing, again same concept, the line which is parallel to the principal axis line, they will cut at F and will forward that line, and whatever the line for any this one, if they will cut at C, it means they will go back to C. Image से connected the ray or the light which is connecting with the image and crossing through the C point, it means they will come to the C point and they will go back to the C point. This one is the second important point. So what happened, that according to the picture we are saying that the both lines intersected each other between C and F, between C and F. So to draw this better, like if this one is C and this one is F, and if any line intersect between this one, it means what? B dash A dash. So here I wrote B dash A dash. Now what we are seeing, that the object is like this. Between C and F, the direction will be opposite, and simple calculation, actually you have whenever you will draw the picture again and again, some logics you will get it clear by the drawing the sketch of the image formation, by which this one is my rough hand sketch. I didn't consider like complete concave mirror and all. But the symbolic representation, with the help of the symbolic representation, we can easily see that the size of AB is greater than size of A dash B dash. The size of AB is greater than size of A dash B dash. So for that, the property object position after C AB is there, image position between C and F, here is the position, size is a smaller with the size of object, and nature, again the image formed in the front of mirror and it is opposite, means inverted, so nature will be real and inverted. So here I am going to explain you that a part of writing or filling up the full page, if like in examination, the question will that show the diagram for any object which placed after C in the front of concave mirror, so its position and all. This one is the question, one line question. You are not write a long brief theory for that question. Simply if you will draw this picture and you will write 4 points, you will get complete marks. This one is the science, because after drawing the picture, after writing these 4 points, by point 1 we can clear the image position, object position, by 2 image formation, by 3 size of image with respect to object, and 4 the nature of image. These are the 4 categories in which we have to describe each and every image formation picture. So like might be possible that it will take 1/4 or 1/3 of your complete page and you will get the complete marks. So rememberize these things, that what we have to do for the examination. The third one, at C. At C means at radius of curvature, because in the past class I told it to you that the point C is known as C and the distance between C and P is also known as radius of curvature of the mirror. So for if the object is at C, simply we'll put the object at C, parallel line, parallel light, again it will cut at F, C line, it will move back to again the same path. So here what we will do, that we will just draw the relationship between the cutting point, whatever those line which is moving from object A, again it will crossing to F, then what will happen? Look at once. If in that I told you that the parallel line will cut at F, okay, it means what? In other hand we can say that if any light cut F, then it will become parallel. अगर कोई प्रकाश की किरण प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल होती है एंड इट विल रिफ्लेक्ट बाय पॉइंट F, it means if another light will cross the point F, then the reflected line will also parallel to the principal axis line. So by the help of this concept, just reversible concept, we can consider them as reversible concept. Why? Because here we are simply like if A belongs to B, it means B belongs to A. We are using the same phenomena, that if the inverted ray is parallel, it will cross through F. If ulta, just opposite, if inverted ray is crossing through F, it means the reflected ray will be parallel. So this one is the logic, and on the behalf of that logic, we'll draw the diagram that parallel crossing through F, and which crossed through F, they will move parallel. So the point where they meet, that point is just behind the C. That meeting point is just behind the C point, or just below the object position, and here what happens, that the size of AB is equal to image size B dot A dot. The size of object is equal to size of image. हिंदी में याद रखना आगे समझने के लिए, अगर कोई प्रकाश की किरण प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस लाइन के समानांतर आती है और वो परावर्तित होने के बाद F बिंदु को कट करती है, इसका दूसरे अर्थ में इसको इस तरह से भी किया जा सकता है कि अगर कोई प्रकाश की किरण F बिंदु से होते हुए अवतल दर्पण पे प्रकाशित होती है तो वो परावर्तन के बाद प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस लाइन के समानांतर हो जाएगी. दिस वन इज जस्ट अ vice versa or reversible process. So according to that, what happened, what we can write by my point, object position at C, image position at C, size is equal, and nature is clear that again the image formed in the front of mirror. So nature is real and inverted. Ulta hai, real and inverted, real and inverted. So this one is my third point. Fourth point, if the object lies between, अभी क्या हो रहा है, अभी now what is happening, first point very far away, second point after C, third point at C, now which point, between C and F. So now we have remain 3 points between C and F, at F, and between F and P. So now we'll move toward the fourth point. If the object lies between C and F, if the object lies between C and F, so we will put it here only, and we will see, we will use the same concept, line parallel, cut at F. We just enlarge it with the scale which will connect 2 point, F cutting point and reflecting point, and one line we have to draw which will cut point C. So which will cut point C. So I told you earlier, if any ray will cut at point C, coming up and moving back or bouncing back, the light will the same path. And afterward, what we will do after principal axis line, we will just put, with the help of dotted mark, we will try out to find out that where the F cutting line and the C cutting line will meet, and where they meet, that point will be known as image formation point. That point will be known as image formation point. So by the help, we can easily see that the size of object is very like small, but here the inverted image size is large. The inverted image size is large. So that's why according to that, object position between C and F, image position beyond C, size will be large compared to the object size, and nature again real and inverted. Real in the front of mirror, inverted again the formed image is opposite to the positioning of image. So real and inverted. This one is the fourth point. Now we are moving toward the fifth important point. Sometimes Kashis don't use because now I am not visible. Okay. So due to that thing, in the fifth point, common question according actually I was seeing last month in the sample question paper, like two question is very common, either at C, either at F, either C, either F. So this one is the common question they will ask. Might be any one point they will ask it to you, but you have to make concept at C and at F, because C and F point is very important point, or is playing very important role for the concave mirror or convex mirror. That's why. So now again at F, so what we do, same picture, we'll draw principal axis line, we'll put a mark F and C, afterward we'll put that one object at F. Again same concept we will do, that the line which one reflected inverted line is parallel, they will cut F by down, and if the point A, the line reflected ray and inverted ray both lies in the same line, so they will move very far away. So that's why at infinity, boss, this one is the question, this one is the question, and this one is the basic concept, and I was waiting for that question or that point, what the student will ask. If the student is genius and the student is listening my voice, then definitely they will ask that, sir, in that one fourth picture, the line crossing through F and the line crossing through C, the reflected line intersect each other. Might be possible that very far away, due to that the image formation is in large position. So why in that they didn't meet? Because here you can see easily that object is at F. So F means a particular distance, and PF is equal to FC. PF is equal to FC. PF is equal to FC. So by this, what happened? If PF is equal to FC, it means both lines will be parallel. Due to that, you can easily understand that if both lines, like the distance this distance this, and both are same, so the line, one line which crosses through F, and the object is point F only, so whatever the distance is here, so always they will have to maintain the distance, and due to that they can't meet. Due to that they can't meet, and that's why I wrote here at infinity. So this one is the major concept what you have to keep it in your mind, that due to object positioning at F, the line, first reflected line which crosses through F, and the second reflected line which crosses through C, always maintain a particular distance, certain distance, and due to that we write a term like we'll consider like that they will meet at infinity. So this one is the fact. So for that object's position is F, image position is at infinity, because ये तो कहीं मिलने का नहीं है, so we'll consider them as infinity. Size मिलने का नहीं, it means what? We will consider that like sometimes on a plane field we'll see the sky, that sky is just meeting with the earth point and all, but we know that this is not possible and this is not true. So we'll consider that हाँ वो मिल रहा होगा, might be possible that they will intersect each other at a very far point. So that's why I wrote the term at infinity, and due to that the size was very large, because image formation point we can't describe, so we'll consider that the size of image is very large. And again last concept, that because in this also the image formed in the front of the mirror, so due to that the nature will be real and inverted, because the image formation point will be principal axis line, below principal axis line. Actually in one line, the second technical term, whatever I am saying to you, just so it. This one is the concave mirror, this one is the principal axis line. Whatever the image will form below the principal axis line in the front of the mirror, nature is real and inverted. Below the principal axis line, again I am repeating the same thing, if the image formation point is below the principal axis line of concave mirror and in the front of mirror, there is no need to read again and write. We have to keep it in our mind that all the images are by nature real and inverted, and if the image formation will take behind the surface of coated mirror above the principal axis line, that will be known as imaginary and erect. Erect means सीधा, imaginary and erect. ये चीज़ इसलिए बताया, why I told it to you, because now I am going to toward the last point between C and between F and P, between F and principal axis point. So by here we can easily see that if we'll draw again a concave mirror, put all the symbolic terms and all, and we will put object AB in between P and F, in between P and F. So again what will happen? Parallel line, it will cut at F, move back, and again we have to draw a line which will move towards C and come back to C. So same thing will happen, point gaya bhi, aya bhi, moving and going. But in this picture what we are seeing, that they are not intersecting. What we are seeing, that they are not intersecting. So for that what we do, that we will imagine. So for the imagination purpose, what we will do, we'll increase the line after the behind the coated surface which crosses through F, and it will with the help of dotted line will enlarge the line, and same thing what we will do, C will enlarge the line. So after enlarging the lines of inverted ray and reflected ray, what we will see, that the dotted line will meet behind the surface of the mirror after some distance, and that point will be known as image formation point. So that point will be known as image formation point. And again, because this one is the above the principal axis line, so image will be in the same position. So we draw the dotted line A dash B dash. So here what we are seeing, that image is not in the front of the mirror. So image is imaginary. Image is imaginary. So here what I write, nature of image, virtual or imaginary. Erect means a straight, because that image formation takes place above the principal axis line of the concave mirror. Again, the size will be large, image position behind the mirror positioning. So by that we can easily understand at 6 point what I wrote it here, that where the image will form at infinity, at C, after C, at C, between C and F, at F, between F and P. So these are the 6 criteria by which we can easily understand the formation of the image in a concave mirror. So for the brief, always whenever you will make a notes, I write complete the conclusion in the table form, like object place, image place, infinity at F, after C, between C and F, at C, same and equal, between C and F, beyond C, at F, at infinity, and between F and P, behind the mirror. So by taking the snapshot of this, you can always rememberize the 2 important things whatever we have been confused during the examination, that particular object placed at a particular point, where will the image form. So by this diagram during the examination period, you need not to like just flip the page again and again कि भाई किधर है टर्न कर रहे हैं पेज को. देयर इज़ नो नीड ऑफ दैट. इसके आधार पे आप 5 पेज का ब्रीफ इजीली यू कैन गेट. So by the help of that, again I am repeating, revising you, that if at infinity object will at F, size will be small, real, inverted. Object after C, image formation between C and F, size will be small, real and inverted. Third one C, size will equal to the object, real, erect, उल्टा होगा. Okay. Fourth one, if the object lies between C and F, the image formed afterward C, inverted, opposite, erect, real by nature and large. At F, object position is at F, image position is at infinity, highly enlarged, size very large, nature real and imaginary. And the sixth one, F and P, behind the mirror, behind the mirror, image will be virtual, image will be erect. Erect means सीधा. So this